Well, that's some of what it took to do that bracket. And here's the old one. Here's the old one. It took some working to get that thing off there. You see, that's where I started to cut it yesterday. I thought I was just gonna try to shape it, and then I just went to town, grinded out all the spot welds and cut it. But I was hoping the compressor got all my windows covered, but I was hoping the compressor would shut off. But here's what we're working with now. And I'm going to take my flapper disc. I took the flapper disc up there where you can see it's pretty smooth. But I got to flap it down there. And in the center where I cut it, I'm going to use my flapper disc and get it real smooth. Make sure there's no little holes that I missed when I was welding it. And then as long as there's no holes, I'll clean it as best I can. I'm not going to do no body work to it. That little area is never seen. It's all the way, the X-frame's right up on it. And I could always body work the ends if I wanted to later on. And you see I put a bolt right there and a bolt right there to keep anything from flying in my thread holes. But this is what's left. The bracket, the center bracket actually cleaned up real good. And I primed it on both sides. Well, I'm hoping to have it all repainted and back underneath the car today, so we'll see how it goes. I'll be back. Alright guys, so this is what I come up with. This is the brace that I cut out in the center. There's no body work on that, no nothing. All that is butt welded together, flap disc, and more of that beautiful period correct red oxide. And like I showed, this is what I took off of it. See, I started to get kind of violent beating it. I was starting to get frustrated, but you can see the holes in it. I took my cutoff wheel sideways and just went right through the spot welds. But yeah, kind of nicked it right there a little bit with the hammer, but once I get it in the car, I'll be able to just tap that right back out. But there's the convertible center cross member put in it. So now moving forward, I think that this floor will go in. I've been reading the comments, and my one buddy Mike out in California said that there might be a little bit of a small difference towards the back, but I get it on there, get it bolted down on the frame, and start putting the frame back underneath the car, and we'll cross the next obstacle when we get there. That turned out really nice. It's all welded to the floor. The braces are welded back together. That's how it's supposed to be. Alright guys, everybody tells me I look tired in my videos. Maybe this is just my look. I guess it's a tired look, but tonight, like 7 o'clock Sunday night, I'll probably put this video out tomorrow. But this tired looks for good reason. The floor is back into the car, on the frame. Doors are opening and closing. So now it's just a matter of fitting the floor to the front cowl area, to the new rockers and the lower quarters when I put it in. And I still got to do a trunk, but I'm going to fit all that before I do the trunk pan in it. But it's in. It's took me all day long. It's quite the process to try to figure out all the little body shims. But found that bolt I was looking for. So anyways, let's check it out. There's the nightmarish brace. But you can see garage is actually pretty big with only 2 cars in it. But it's back onto the frame. Are you guys ready? Tell me how nice that looks. Now you can see, like, this is actually pretty decent, but it'll need a little bit of work. The wheel wells. But let me back up a little bit. Actually, we'll just open the door. Get the bird's eye view. I've got it clamped at a couple places. I only had 4 sets of vice grips. The rest of them must have grew legs and walked away, but it's amazing to see it in there. So let's go down on the lower 40 and look. See, it takes a while to figure out what, you know, how many of the actual little wafers you need. But yeah, I think I ran 3 on each one, and then that's the brace I fixed. Can't even tell. So there it is again in there. But yeah, rust-free floors. It's amazing. Just take a little second just to soak it in, guys. But yesterday when I set this down on there, that brace would not, I mean, it was literally touching it. Now you can see there's actually a gap. You can see the gap in between that brace and the X-frame. Nothing's touching. This is exactly how the floors are supposed to be on it. So, the road to recovery. Trying to get myself up from the floor. I tell you what, I put 2 full solid days in this, but it's in there now, you know, it's in there. So I'll put together the video. And a lot of people was telling me, sending me links and stuff for the actual full convertible brace to take the other one out. But these things are so hateful trying to get them off of there. And all I did was cut them. right off. Well, it's spun around, but I just cut it. Look how clean of a cut that was. And I'm slick at it because I went right through here where it wasn't tied down on either floor. And that gives you a good even butt weld. And you can see this part of I took this part off to fix the convertible floor pan, but it actually cleaned up really nice. Both of them was nice and solid. So anyways, she got her new one-piece floor in there. I'll give you guys one more little quick look. It's unbelievable. Look at all them floors. No rust. Alright guys, catch you on the next video.